technology.
Okay, yep, you're boring me.
But what is unique about this is that we're seeing it from the Imperial perspective now. And so what does that mean if you are part of the Empire, you watch the destruction of the second Death Star, you know about the death of the Emperor, what challenges does that present to you? What choices do you have to make? And that's really the thrust of our story, is watching Iden as she has to go down that path in a new world order.
I'm glad they're actually bringing a story mode to that.
So, we've heard a lot about Commander Iden Versio. You're 100 feet tall on the screen, and we know you're going to burst. You're so
They just gave me a helmet.
This.
I'm dying.
Oh my God.
I'm so excited.
So, tell us what it's like to be part of the Star Wars universe and to get a role like that.
Well, are there any Star Wars fans in the audience?
Hope so.
Yes.
Few.
Yeah, imagine what it's like to sit in this chair and have the honor of being this person. It is truly, it's the most wonderful thing that I never imagined this would happen to me. I'm so honored. That being said, I'm also a gamer, and I have been for a while, and I love this medium so very much for storytelling, and it's like this wonderful place to be able to unpack this perspective, and the thing that was so surprising in this whole experience so far has been how collaborative it is. I did not think that was the case. I thought I would show up and they'd say, please stand here and say these words, and now you're in a Star War. And that's not what it's been. As actors, we've been given access to the writers and the producers and the directors and military consultants to really work on making this an authentic Star Wars story. And they let me do things. Like, I got to do EA Play, and like I
loved you at that. Can I just interject? I was excited about this,
okay.
but seeing you so
Are we going to
so
see
passionate
anything
your
about it?
made me.
The idea of the Imperial perspective is you never really understand who they are as people, right? Or how the organization works. How can we distill that, and how can we make a story around that?
The story of Battlefront 2 is absolutely an essential story.
What happened after Return of the Jedi? What happened to the galaxy? What happened to the Empire without an Emperor?
What it might feel like to be in this galaxy as it starts to break apart.
What's really exciting about this story is that we're going to see it from the point of view of a character like Iden. So we're going to see it from this Imperial point of view.
Inferno Squad is a Black Ops team that most people don't even know exist.
We weren't expecting special forces.
We happen to be on Endor when the second Death Star explodes.
Iden is presented with an extreme challenge, the destruction of the Death Star 2 and the death of the Emperor.
What sort of choices would somebody in that situation have to make about who they are and what the galaxy was going to become?
And it's interesting, does that mean, now that the Empire's fallen, that they're the underdogs?
Iden is a tried and true Imperial. She's somebody who grew up on a planet called Vardos.
She was very quickly put into a military camp for children.
She has spent her whole life building up to this moment to be commander of Inferno Squad.
Moff Raiders informed the Admiral that Operation Cinder could proceed as planned.
Hask is the most zealous of them all, I would say. He's the most interested and invested in how far the Empire is willing to go.
He was an orphan, so he needed something to latch onto. Empire is peace and justice and order.
Even when people are faltering around him, he pushes forward and says, no, the Empire is the way.
I'm picking up distress calls, too many to count.
Del has seen more of the galaxy than most people in the Empire. He actually grew up on Coruscant during the time of the Jedi.
He brings a lot of humor.
Him and Iden have a bit of a banter, have a bit of a laugh.
Family is a really important element in Star Wars, and one of the things that we wanted to make sure we captured is the dynamic between Garrick Versio and his daughter Iden Versio.
Looking so good.
For Iden, where she learns the future of the Empire, and she's elevated to a point by her father.
Your next assignments, they are
Like, really, really good.
She's my daughter. She's all I have. I do need for her to understand why I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Everything in Star Wars is connected, and part of our job is to make sure that the games we're making do connect back into that larger universe.
But we're now able to use this game in Battlefront 2 as a resource to take this information into future development projects.
think all those gamers out there are going to just love it.
This is the culmination of all the things that are good in the world.
I'm actually pretty excited for Star Wars.
And a team of people that are
And
willing
I
to
never
take
play
the time
shooters
to
anymore.
do the work.
We have to take risks, we have to be bold, we have to push everyone's boundaries and leave a good footprint behind.
I mean, I enjoyed the first one. I played the shit out of it, so...
That was cool. No big deal. That was awesome.
No big deal, just a Star Wars game. You could feel the whole game in the stage as well.
Like a massage.
Yeah. I saw a few lightsabers down there, so that's just so cool. So there's a lot of Star Wars out there. We have TV, we have movies, we have animated. So what sets this story apart from those stories, and specifically in regards to video games?
You have the term story in your job title, so you take this one.
I will tackle that. So I think one of the things that we always approach as a story group when we're thinking about telling new Star Wars stories in general is, what is the right story per platform? Because each platform has its strengths and what it can really revel in. And one of the great things about video games is that you actually get to inhabit a character. You get to play as somebody. And so what was fascinating to us about Battlefront 2 and Iden Versio is that you get to be a commander in the Empire at this really challenging time. And so that's something that we wanted people to be able to feel and be able to go out there and be that Imperial. And so with that video game, you get the opportunity to do that. You can play as that character, which is always incredibly exciting.
Yeah. I'm also kind of a big Star Wars fan, and I've never heard of Vardos before. Is it a place I can vacation? Is it good this time of year? Please tell me more.
I will answer that as Iden.
Okay.
Vardos is beautiful. I'll tell you why. It's an Imperial homeworld. It's beautiful because it's peaceful and it's orderly.
Ooh.
Like all planets should be in the galaxy.
Yeah. My butt is clenched.
Yeah.
But it is beautiful. I mean, it's where she grew up, and it's where she went to school. She was the top of her class. Vardos holds a lot of heart for her.
Yeah.
And it's also where she learned to be a commander, you know? And like look at this girl. The great thing is, on November 17th, you get to feel what it's like to be a commander for the Empire.
Awesome. That's cool. I'm excited. I can't wait to play.
It's kind of scary. Just saying.
Just come on over to this side of things.
Okay, I'm warming up to it a small bit, okay? So we're going to try something a little different this time. We're going to throw to a caller on a live stream. We have a person named John who's a huge fan of the series, and they're actually in Anaheim.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and throw to them if we have that.
Yeah, that'd be great. John, are you there?
Yep, hello? Hello?
Hey, how's
It's
it
not
going?
me.
Yeah, I want to ask a few questions. My other name is FN2187. Battlefront 2, jeez.
No. You sit here.
Okay. I love you too, babe. How you doing?
John, I'm a bit flustered. I knew you were coming out, but now I'm here and it's all happening.
I had to. I've just left the Last Jedi panel, and I had to stop by and give my gamers a visit.
Well, you're a big Battlefront fan, right? Genuinely.
Yes, I am. Yes, I'm a massive Battlefront fan, and I don't know if you remember, I actually sent out a tweet, which wasn't planned. I just sent out a tweet because I'm a massive fan of Battlefront, and EA responded. I've been, trying to fight for the fans for a good single-player campaign.
Thank you, man.
And now we have it.
Yes!
Now we have it. Also, on top of that, you get to play as me.
Nice!
That's pretty cool.
Are you going to play as yourself?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
I'd do exactly the same.
As a huge fan of Battlefront 2, what are you most looking forward to in this new version of the game?
I've only played like.
Wait, you've played it?
Yeah.
Bastard.
Uh-oh. Yikes.
Dude, what?
Yep, that's me right there. That's
Amazing.
Come on!
By the way, don't judge my aiming, okay? It's different. The game's set up different. But I've played it, as you can see, and it's really good. You are phenomenal in it. It's fantastic. It's a great story. And I'm excited for people to get to know these characters on a more intimate level. You feel like you're playing against real danger because you're more invested in these characters due to that single-player campaign. But also on top of that, I'm going to be whooping a lot of fans. Don't worry, there's going to be some time for that.
Well, thanks for giving us something to look forward to. Now you guys are leaving us with something today?
Yes. Check under your chairs.
Oh, us?
Not you guys. Check under your chairs. We'll get you one too. I didn't know you were coming, so we didn't bring one for you.
Whoa, look at
One for John. I feel like that's a thing. But I know they're not under your chairs at this moment, but we are happy to say we didn't want to leave anyone empty-handed. So at the end of this panel, when you are leaving, everyone will get this fantastic poster.
It's like Christmas.
Of Aiden.
That's pretty cool.
This afternoon, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
That's subtle PlayStation advertising down there.
Thanks for being here.
That was thin.
Just John Boyega walking up on stage. Whatever.
Back of his head still.
All right, thank you. That's my name, yes. I love you too. So, that was a little crazy. We all went a bit wild there with that one. So, we're going to slow things down a small bit. We're going to change things up and switch gears a bit. So, we're going to bring out Mike Goslin, who is the VP of Advanced Development at Disney. So, give it up for Mike.
Mike!
How's it going?
My boy! What's up?
Can't be excited because I don't know what he actually does.
So, I heard you're here
Title means
today
nothing to
talk
me.
about augmented reality. So for people who don't know what that is, could you explain it a little bit?
Sure. Augmented reality is a technology that lets you combine computer-generated objects with the real world. So bringing them together to create an illusion. So I could put a virtual tiger using AR right here in front of us, and it would look like it was really here. We could walk around it and look from any angle, and it'd stay in the right spot.
Wow, I would want like a cute monkey or a panda.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We can do that too.
But it's also like the Snapchat filters, right?
Yeah, you know the mustaches, you can put the
Pokemon
mustache. Again, it's a computer mustache, real face together. It looks like I have a mustache.
I love that stuff.
We think AR can do a lot more.
Really?
Yeah.
So how does Disney fit into the whole augmented reality world then?
Disney's always used technologies to find new ways to tell stories. I learned this back when I started at Imagineering, and we think AR is a great platform for a new kind of storytelling.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm excited to see some of it.
yeah, man. So do you have something to show us?
Well, so Star Wars, we got to talk about Star Wars. So,
of course,
yeah.
AR has always been a big part of the Star Wars stories, going back all the way to the beginning. So remember in the first, in a New Hope, Princess Leia appears early in the movie as a hologram, and then later all the way up to Force Awakens, where they have the galaxy maps and the Starkiller base.
Yeah.
So it's always been really important. My personal favorite, though, is the holochess game from the Millennium Falcon. You know, with the little monsters.
That's so cool.
Anybody like holochess?
I can't play chess, but I'd try and play that.
Play it yet, though.
Well, we've always wanted to create that game, and we've never been. The technology just hasn't existed to do that until now.
What?
Until now?
We've been working on our own version of augmented reality, and I'm very excited to give you a very first look at it today. I've got this case right here, so let me pull it out. So this has never been seen before. I'm revealing this for the first time.
Yes.
We teamed up with Lenovo and Lucasfilm to build our very own augmented reality headset. This will let everyone experience their favorite moments from Star Wars like never before.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
So let me tell you, it's very simple.
Okay.
Let me tell you how it works.
Yeah.
You download an app to your phone, you slip your phone into the headset, right here.
Whoa.
and then you put it on, and you're ready to play.
That's incredible. That's
Okay.
amazing.
You want to try it on?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Whoa. Wait.
Whoa.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
How
Wait, so
big is
I
my
can
holding
still I can still see everything. Hi.
Yeah, so
Do I look cool?
So it's really important to be able to see, right? Because again, you're combining computer images with the real world. So you got to be able to see. It's like wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not everybody can try it on today, unfortunately. So I was able to smuggle some footage out of our lab on some experiences.
Oh,
that we're
that's
working
cool.
on.
Nice.
Right. So now you can play Holo Chess for real in your own living room. See, that's our rug. That's our room.
That's pretty
And
cool.
you can bring epic battles to life where action figures run around and you've got X-Wings and Imperial Walkers all in your room, all
Your
around
living
you.
room, you're just...
That's pretty
we're
cool.
just getting started.
Wow. Okay, so I have to ask this just because, yeah, I mean, clap, that's incredible.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal.
It's 2017, it's about time. We've been waiting for this. But I think what everyone's probably thinking is, what about lightsabers, right?
Of course.
Okay, so you got to do lightsabers, right? So we were inspired by that moment where Luke turns on his lightsaber for the first time. Has anybody dreamed of having that moment?
Almost
Holding a
stabs
lightsaber?
himself in the fucking eye with it, but yeah.
So that's what we're going for. And we're going to be showing you a great deal more of this in the coming weeks. We've got lots of stuff to show. I can only give you a quick glimpse today, but we've got a little bit of video here.
Ooh.
Wow.
To be fair, the headset doesn't actually look that clunky either, which is cool.
Awaken your inner Jedi.
Whoa. What a team.
You gonna leave us like that, Mike? You gonna
But
tease
really?
us and leave it there?
You're not going to show what it actually looks
So
like.
if you're interested in finding out more, you're in luck. We have a website, JediChallenges.com. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, thanks
Thank you.
I'm going to take my...
It's crazy. Can I keep it? Come on, leave it on stage.
Leave on stage.
We'll get it later.
It's just real life holo chess, whatever.
No big deal. I can't wait to do the lightsaber thing.
Yeah, me
That's gonna be
too.
incredible.